Hey guys, John here at SurfFX, and we're having a look at a board we've looked at before, but this is some updated new sizing. This is the 2022 JP X-Winger. Now this board in particular is the new shape. It's the magic shape. It's the best size. It's a 5.7 115 liter board. So this is the board for most people. They do a 5.0 at 105 liters and a 6.0 at 125. Now that 125 6-footer would also make a pretty good subfoil board too. So if you're looking for one to do both, that could be a good crossover for you. X-Winger, JP board, high quality board, made in the Cobra factory in Thailand. So it's not one of the Chinese made boards. So it's a little bit higher spec. You can get different constructions. This one here is the IPR, but then they also do the much lighter, be it more expensive, Pro Edition. The IPR though, price-wise, what, $17.99, like great value. So, and that's a board with includes foot straps too. A lot of the price point boards, or if there's a board made in a cheaper construction, don't include foot straps, where the JP and theirs they do. Now, foot straps, talking about, they have a ton of options here. So you've got multiple tracks for the foot straps. How many holes you got in each? You got 6 holes on each one, so you can be running angled, or you can run much more in the middle offset. So pretty handy little setup that. And in the back, you've got 3 rows of foot strap inserts here, so dead straight or angled either side. The deck grip they use is a fairly firm deck grip, but it doesn't have a sharp edge on the diamond cut. So the way it's actually done, it's not cut, it's heat stamped. So the whole thing is heat stamped with more little texture on top of the little diamonds. So you don't get real rough, sharp edges. A lot of guys have been complaining, especially when you're learning, you're kind of climbing on and off, and as you start on your knees and you get up, it can be a bit on the rough side. But these boards here with that kind of heat welded finish does smooth it out so you don't get that real abrasiveness, but it also seals it so it's not exposed foam absorbing water. So keeps the weight down quite a bit so you don't take up as much water in the deck grip. Now you can see some cutout areas here, a little bit of visual reference to where you want to go, having the two-tone. And in the back section, you've got a low wide arch, so you can kind of get that kind of foot centering feel. And of course, you got a little kick on the back, so you're not going to step off the back and do the splits, which hurts. Shape-wise, they carried over similar to what they had, so it is a very current, very modern shape. It's got a very crisp rail with a very sharp release off the back. So again, it's all about getting the boards to let go, kind of get off the plane and drop the contact with the water surface and get the foil in the air. So really nice to have that on a lot of these boards coming through now, getting that sharper rail, getting rid of that big round bevel that kind of feels like it's sucking the board down a bit. I know people try to get it so they got clearance when they pump, but these are tiny boards, so they're fine. They do have a vent plug instead of just like a sealed board. It's a screw-in one, so nice and easy. And then of course there is a leash plug, and the leash plug's off to the side. So did that so you can try to prevent the board from foiling straight back at you, which if you're doing this, you'll know what I'm talking about. The board can be you can be off the board. Board's that far out of the water on the foil, you give the leash a tug and it'll come straight back at you. Having it on the offside will kind of get the board to turn a bit, so it's not coming hopefully straight at your face. Foils, flip it over. Compatibility. These guys have very long boxes in here, done so that you can fit pretty much every foil you want to fit on it. So foils like Armstrong that fit really forward in the box, no problem. Fanatic stuff like that fits further back, no problem. The boxes themselves being that long, it is a giant block of, I think it's PVC, that like high density foam that's bonded to the deck of the board as well. So that whole massive inbox is very secure. Just being bigger has more contact with the top, and it's going to just be a more solid fitting box all around. So not that you're going to be running into stuff, but you want it to be nice and secure like that. Handle on the bottom, and see, good size handle. I've got pretty big hands. The whole hand can go in there, no problem. Some of them, come through with like little 2-finger handles, stuff like that. Bit hard to carry when it's windy and you have foil on and you have a wing in the hand, but that's a very good deep handle, so you can get a good grip on the board on the bottom. Yeah, best thing about it is that new size, the 5.7 115 liter. That's really the size. It's our best-selling size. Most people will be on that. You can have a look at our videos that talk about board size and how to choose. But that 115 liter is really what most kind of 85, 90 to 95 kilo people are looking for. It just makes it more comfortable, more fun, and you go more. Bye.